Well, good day, my friends. Millian here with you, Millian, for Millian Speaks, your vocal care maintenance emporium. Normally, I will get on here and make a video about something relating to your vocal care and vocal health, but you know what? Today I don't want to. It's Friday when I'm recording this. I'm kind of going off the rails a little bit because I'm contemplating social media. And, you know, I kind of laugh simply because I'm working out my social media strategy, right? Like it matters. But what I find out is I think it's funny how so many people will give like courses and make YouTube videos, or they'll coach you on, okay, here's what we're going to do to get your social media up and running. We're going to get you on X, on Facebook. And they get this whole big thing about how you got to get your keywords right and your algorithm friendly content, and you have to be this many minutes. And I'm like, okay, Sparky. So yesterday I was working with, I actually have a success manager on my voiceover work that I do. And we were discussing some of the platforms and where you put keywords and how you have to do your images a certain way, and it's got to be this. And I'm like, okay, now I'm writing it down. I'm being nice. I'm being very studious, and I'm like, okay, taking furious notes. And in the back of my mind, I'm laughing because I find social media to be very interesting, and it has to do with the algorithms, as it were, quote unquote. Social media makes me laugh a lot because there's so many of us doing a lot of the same kind of work and building our businesses, and we're putting our keywords in there, and we're making it SEO friendly, and we're doing that kind of stuff. And you know as well as I do, does it really work? Probably not, right? I've come to the, I guess, conclusion or understanding that social media, all the platforms, is indeed very much like that old saying, it's a big club and you ain't in it. I know for a fact I certainly ain't in it. So if you're in it, any chance you can maybe invite me and like you can haze me, initiate me with it. Can I get into the club somehow? Can somebody hook me up, hook a brother up? Because I think it's funny. In fact, before we go any further, I'm going to share with you, because I've been working on LinkedIn recently, I'm going to give you my LinkedIn strategy that once you do this, it works every time. Here's what you do. You could take a post of, it could be text, it could be images, video, whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Won't matter anyway. You take your images and you post them, right? The goal is everybody ignores them. I can do that every single time. I am the king of being ignored on social media, despite putting out good content, I think. And so people say, Millian, you actually like your own posts. That's just cringy. Of course, no one else does. I have to like my own stuff. I like what I put out. So I just get a good hearty chuckle when it comes to the social media strategies, because I think you probably know this as well as I do, and maybe you don't want to say it openly out loud for whatever reason. But you know, all these platforms, you know, they pick and choose who the winners are. You know, they pick and choose. The algorithm doesn't. Okay. They pick and choose who actually gets to go viral, who gets to, you know, not. And I just find it funny. We're all in this kind of weird goose chase, fool's errand sort of thing. I think in my entire career, I've had one thing ever go viral, and it has to do with that black vocal booth back there called the Whisper Room. On YouTube, I made a video doing a tour of it when I first got it, and that thing kind of took off, and I don't know why. Never. I guess that was my 15 minutes in the sun, because after that, nothing ever again. So that was it for me. So I'm just kind of just thinking it over today, because I'm trying to prepare my X strategy for some of my vocal tips and all that. And I'm just kind of laughing about it because it's like, okay, I'll do it. That way they can't say, well, you didn't even try, Millian. I'm like, I'm going to try. And it's just, I'm not going to get any traction. The unfortunate part, I think, is that there's a lot of ways you can build your business, market it, advertise it. And I suck at marketing. I always have, because I'm just not that kind of guy. And I think that social media is unfortunately the best bang for the buck, so to speak, because it's a low bar to entry. It's easy to do, relatively speaking. And the problem is that it's just so saturated with all of us trying to do the same things that everybody gets lost in the mix of it all. And so I guess that whole concept of gaming the system kind of bothers me. I just don't like it. There was this one time on X, they had like an opinion poll, I guess they posted to certain people, and they said, how can we make X better? And I responded back as like, how about this? I post something and you let people see it, and then they can decide if they want to interact instead of your algorithm doing it. I mean, it's a novel concept, right? So it just frustrates me because, you know, we put a lot of time and effort into this, and we put a lot of care and hope that it's going to go somewhere. And I don't know about you, but for me, it usually doesn't. So I put out videos like this because I just want to be authentic with you. I just want to tell you straight up what's going on. I don't want to game the system. I don't want to have to make it keyword rich and do my KPIs. I don't even know what that is. And I just want to be real with you. I'm not a fake. You know, I may be many things, but I am not a fake. I'm not a manipulator, and I'm just upfront and honest with you. I mean, I've reached sort of the age in life, you know, where you reach a certain level, you just kind of don't care anymore. I've passed that like a couple years ago. I really don't care about, you know, oh, million, you're this, you're that. Yeah, I sort of own it now. But like I said, I'm just real and authentic with you because right about now, especially with AI, which has killed my voiceover business, by the way, there's so much fake on the internet, and I'm just getting tired of it. I'm tired of everything being fake. I'm tired of everything being engineered. I'm tired of everything being just manipulated. I'm so sick of it. I just want regular human connection. And I saw a video actually on X where they were showing a bot farm, I guess it was, and they had like 1,000 iPhones all wired up together, and they're all just randomly posting and doing stuff. And I'm like, are we even talking to real humans? I don't know. That's weird to me. So here's what I want to know. All right, let's be honest. Real talk right now. Leave me a comment. You see, I'm gaming the system. I'm trying to get you to comment because we get interaction. Leave me a comment and tell me, are you getting success on social media? Like, are you having the same issue I have? You're posting, and like maybe one person you know that you met like down at the 7-Eleven, he's like, oh yeah, I'll follow you. After I give him $1 and a chili dog. And then, do you have that same issue? You guys getting traction? Because I'm real curious. I'm not trying to be, negative or jerky. I'm just having a little fun today, just kind of lamenting a little bit, just seeing where everybody is. So you leave a comment and just tell me about your experience. Tell me if you're doing anything differently, anything that does work for you, because I'm genuinely curious. I've been through all the courses. I've talked to people. I've been coached. I've done it. And it's like, I still don't get any traction. I don't know. I get a kick out of it. So I prefer, even if it's just one-on-one, one or two people see this and we just connect on somewhat of a human level, I'd appreciate that. I'm cool with that. And let me know what you think. Let me know if you feel the same way, because I know I definitely feel alone on an island out here. So maybe you can help me feel not so alone. Is that possible? And then in turn, I can help you with your vocal needs. Getting ready to give a big speech. We've got a TEDx coming up. This is MilQ. This is my MilQ talk. Thank you for coming to my MilQ talk, by the way. Ideas that no one cares about. If you're getting ready for your speech, your keynote, you're going on the road, got a big gig, you landed it, doing a Zoom, let me help you. Seriously. I want you to continue doing your work. I want you to keep your voice nice and healthy so that you can keep making the monies, so you can hire somebody else to do your social media. Maybe they're in the club. I don't know. And I want you to really, really do well. I am not about the ego. I am not jockeying for position with anyone. And I recently did a workshop where I told someone, asked about coaching, and he says, hey, if I do coaching, will I have as good a voice as you? I'm like, my job as a coach is to make you orders of magnitude better than I am. So you have a voice as good as I want you to have a better voice than me. I want you to be 1,000 times what I can't be. And I want to see the best for you. So, and again, authentic. I mean that truly from the heart. I want you to do well. I'll come to your events if I'm nearby. I'll coach you. I'll warm you up. I'll do whatever. I'll help you however I can. So thank you for coming to my MilQ talk, independently operated, whatever that means for me. And yeah, leave a comment. Let me know. Just kind of felt like sharing a little something, just being a little goofy and a little different today. Just, I don't know. Just felt like something going in a little different direction. So we'll get back to the vocal care and coaching stuff in future videos and things. But share in the comments. Let me know what's going on. And again, if you need me, at Million Speaks on all the socials. Not that you're going to do it. millionspeaks.com/coaching. Jokes, people. Just jokes. We're having a good time. millionspeaks.com/coaching is my page about the vocal care stuff. And there's a link to set up a free initial session with me. We'll do 30 minutes. I'll put you through the paces. We'll see where you are. We'll do some tests, and we'll evaluate your voice, see how you look, see how you feel. Not physically looking at how the voice looks, I mean. And we'll see where you are in all this. And then I'll recommend something from there, and then we can make a decision. All right? So I'm going to wrap it up here because I got to go post on X for nobody to see. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for coming to my Mill Talk. and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.